Hello everyone, ATR here, and welcome back to the Hearthstone Beta. So, let's continue our arena run with our rogue. We did a big misplay the last game, and that cost us one win. We may have still have lost that game regardless. I mean, who's to say, we would have won it. But yeah, I mean, we lost control of the game early on because we tried to play a little bit too greedily there with our minions. So yeah, I got what I deserved. Hopefully this time around we will make better choices and we will make it a little bit farther. We did win 3 in a row, however, so we're 3-1. So at the very least, this rogue is going to break even. Paladin, Elodin, it's not the same guy we went up against, so hopefully it doesn't happen again. Harvest Golem, not a bad thing to have. Ooh, Youthful Brewmaster. Not exactly the best card to start off with, but not bad. However, we do get a Defi's Ringleader, which is actually the best card to start with, because Coin Defy is just too ridiculously good.
The pleasure is mine.
The pleasure is mine.
Well met.
So, Coin Defias,
Yeah, beat it.
and he's now in a little bit of a bad spot. We could Youthful Brewmaster to bring something back. It could bring back the Defi's Ringleader itself. Not sure if that's the right choice to do, though, but I don't actually have much else. No, actually, the play is not for the Brewmaster, though. It is going to have to be Hero Power. Okay, so yeah, because that's a 3-health creature. So we're going to have to topple it over with the Recruit and just leave the Defi's Ringleader out there. Next turn, Harvest Golem is a definite choice. Could Brewmaster the Ringleader back, but I don't think it's probably, I don't think it's worth it anymore. Bloodsealed Raider come out as a 3-3. Not bad, we could actually follow that up with a South Sea Captain. Yeah, why not? Or should I just Harvest Golem? Yeah, I think I'll Harvest Golem. It's a better choice. I mean, this I can do later on. I don't need to do it right now. I'm always going to have a weapon. So, yeah, we'll Harvest Golem for ourselves. And we'll attack him for another 2. We'll keep the weapon because if he does try to kill, we can use our weapon to finish off the golem. Okay, so he's gonna topple over our golem. Our golem will stay alive. And then we can utilize it to trade. That's why I kept the dagger. What's the better choice here, however? Probably another Harvest Golem. Yeah, another Harvest Golem seems to do the trick here. We topple Golem for Golem and kill the other Golem. Because now we actually have this combo right here. We do need a little bit more mana to use it, although we can split this up. But it's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, so yeah. So he goes for me. Huh. That's an interesting choice. Okay. Well, I guess we'll utilize this opportunity to... Should we bring back this? So what I can do here is I can spend 3 to do that. Then I can Bloodseal Raider. Yeah, probably just drop the Bloodseal Raider out there. It's going to get buffed. I could Brewmaster to bring this back and essentially heal it, but why bother? So we do that, we Deadly Poison, we attack this guy, and we topple him over with that, and we utilize the power that this gave us to bring this out as a 5-3. And the next turn, we can South Sea Captain to buff it up. Yeah.
Reporting for duty.
Sea Giant is also an option. What would Sea Giant accomplish that we can't do already? Nothing much, except the fact of being a big-ass threat. If we drop the South Sea Captain, however... if I had one more mana, I could actually drop both, but now I can't. So yeah, if I drop the South Sea Captain, I can bring out a Youthful Brewmaster, which doesn't actually do anything for me. Nah, I guess I just pull out a dagger. Okay, so we...
Here we go.
Attack this. Attack that. We bring out the South Sea Captain. We attack him for 6. And we get a dagger. Okay.
Not on my watch. The Frost Wolves stand ready.
Well, Frostwolf is standing ready. That is quite a threat, though. Can bring out a Sea Giant, or what is the other option? Fen Creeper? Fen Creeper and the Youthful Brewmaster? No, the Youthful Brewmaster still doesn't help me here. I don't want to bring anything of my hand back. So I guess I actually just go for the Sea Giant. Go ham on his face.
Here we go.
Because the Fen Creeper just dies to the Frostwolf Warlord and doesn't actually accomplish anything. My Let's Hail Raider would still die to the 2/2s. So this way he actually needs to trade a little bit better, because the Warlord doesn't kill the 8/8. So he's gonna ignore that, go straight at me. And that's actually a very good choice for him, because it means that I can't actually do much. I can't bring this back, though. We attack that, bring it back, and put up a taunt. Yeah, that's probably the better choice. We may completely die here, but yeah. We'll do that. Put out a Fen Creeper. And bring back that thing. Let's just stab him in the face, considering that we can't actually hit any minions anymore, because we took a lot of damage. We have a second Fen Creeper that we could follow up with, but we may still just die here. He is going to smack us in the face. No, actually he still can't, because he got to get through the taunt, and it's 6. Now he can, and we're dead. Okay, oh, there you go. Well played.
Well,
I'll give him the well played. I mean, he did pretty well. So it looks like our rogue is quickly spiraling down and may just end up losing 3-3. Which is going to be very disappointing. I had high hopes for her, actually. Was there any misplay that I did in this game? I don't actually know. Like I said, I know the previous one in the last video, but... this one? What could I have done differently in this game? I don't know. Oh well. I'll watch the recording again later on and see if there's any play that I could have done differently that would have had a different outcome, but I don't see it. I mean, maybe early on, not trading those golems, things like that. I don't know. Warrior, get fresh. Okay.
Victory or death!
Watch your back.
Okay, this is decent-ish enough to start with. Not the best, but it's okay. We can coin into a Harvest Golem. Turn 2.
The pleasure is mine.
Southsea Deckhand comes out.
Well played.
That Deckhand is gonna be kind of annoying. Just pass though. I don't feel it necessary to bring anything out or coin into my daggers just to stab at that. There we go. So that allows us to... I could coin Defias, but that doesn't make any sense at this point. Last turn would have helped. Coin into Harvest Golem or the Imp Master? Harvest Golem. It's a stronger play.
Job done.
Next turn, I can just simply Fan of Knives or Bluegill Warrior to get rid of something else. Fan of Knives is going to be the play here because I can hit this, lose my Golem, then Fan of Knives to kill both of those. Leaves me with one on the field, so that's fine. Thank you. Next turn, we have the Yeti available. We could also Bluegill Warrior into the Defias if we need to remove something. He is playing something, but I doubt that I'm going to be able to remove it with a Bluegill Warrior. So we'll probably just go for the Yeti. He's in fact even going to kill my own guy, so yeah, that's not good. Not good for us, but yeah, it's fine. So, Yeti. He can kill the Yeti, but he sacrifices everything and takes 4 damage to the face. Then turn after that, we're probably just going to go into a Venture Co-Mercenary. Just keep pumping out the strongest minions that we have available so that he has to remove them each time, you know, more and more difficult for him. Because at this point we've already conceded board control because he has the initiative. Blows and execute on a Yeti. Sorry, I should not be eating while I'm doing this, should I? I'm gonna have to kill that with a Bluegill Warrior then. Bluegill Warrior into Imp Master. Yeah, because that's 5 damage. I don't want to sacrifice or deal with 5 damage. The Defias Ringleader just dies to that, I think, so the Imp Master is probably the better choice. I think. I'm not exactly sure. I could Defias or Imp Master, so I'll just Imp Master. Since they have 2 guys on the field. That is 2 damage to those, so it can deal with that thing. Next turn, we could potentially see Giant. All depends on what he does right here. Cleaves, okay.
For the king!
Okay, well, that's not gonna happen. No more Sea Giant. Could Assassin's Blade or Venture Co. He doesn't have enough damage on the field to kill it, so let's just go for the strongest minion. We have Assassin's Blade available to get rid of stuff. We don't have enough to combine it with a Fan of Knives, so... Damn it, I gotta stop eating. No, stop it, you're recording. Focus. Shit, he has his own Sea Giant. Okay, that's bad. Bad for us, at least. How did he get a Sea Giant out when mine... Oh, never mind, because I have a Venture Co-Mercenary. Shit. Okay, well, we can't get rid of the Sea Giant. We do it this way. Yeah, gonna have to, though, because we can't play anything else. So, we get rid of the Sea Giant. That gives us the ability to actually get our own Sea Giant, but we don't have enough mana to do both, so we clear that out. Out comes the Shiv. Here I can Shiv that and get 2 Defias out. Yeah, that makes sense. Try to get rid of as much damage as possible since we're already down to half health. And we defy his ringleader to bring more stuff out into the field. Next turn, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We don't have enough for both, but we can get an Assassin's Blade and start putting out Bloodsail Corsairs. Bloodsail Raiders. And we also have the South Sea Captains available to buff those. So we have the potential of a strong board, however, we are running out of time in what we can do here. Oh shit, Arcanite Reaper, we're going to take damage to the face here. Running out of time, like I said. He decides to go for the trade. Not particularly happy about that. I'm gonna take 4 damage, and then he hits us for 5, so 1 more damage and we're just dead. God damn it. Why do we keep getting ourselves into these positions? And there's nothing really else I can do, because none of these are taunt. God damn. Get rid of one, get rid of the other. Just pump out a Bloodsail Raider out there just in case, but if he can do just 1 more point of damage to us, we're dead. This is stupid. At the very least, he's gonna break the weapon in our face, though. So, no, he already has Reckless Rocketeer. Okay, yeah, lack of taunts in this hand here killed us. So, a very quick second part apparently. Quickly losing to a 3-3. I don't know. I mean, am I just getting unlucky? Or is it the fact that I'm recording this somehow impairing my ability to play the game? I don't get it. I don't get it. 25 gold, come on! Well, at least we have enough for another, so... I won't do one right now, though. I'll probably just wait some other day, but... Take a look and see what the pack gives us. At least we're gonna get some legendaries, so... That makes it worth it. Nope, no legendaries. Shadow Madness, I think I have one, so that should be the second. I have these, I have that, I think I have all the other ones, so that's going to be 4 disenchants. My collection, crafting, yeah, and actually 5, so it looks like we already had 2, where's the priest? Is this the priest? No, this is the priest. No, that's the priest, there you go. So already had the Shadow Madness? Yeah, we did, well, we had 3. So the entire pack is a waste. So we got another 40, so I guess that's nice. We're at 1550, so we are 250 dust away from being able to craft ourselves. No, wait. Is it? No, it's actually 1600, right? Let me double check. Or is it 1800? I think it's 1600. Legendary. Crafting. It's 1600. Oh, okay. So we're actually 50 dust away from being able to craft another legendary. So that's nice. We can well, no, I shouldn't say that because it all depends on what we draw in the prices. But I'm saying that probably, I mean, it's highly likely that by the end of next arena run, we can craft ourselves a legendary, which is probably gonna just be Sylvanas, though. She's also a very strong one, and it still works in our little RNG deck. But yeah, whatever. Should I play something else in the meantime? I mean, we are only at 20 minutes. Got my little mid-range druid. I also unlocked scenarios recently. I'm not sure if that was on video or not, but we got scenarios, so it's pretty cool. It is kind of boring though, but it is only a 20 minutes in here. We're ranked 10. Hell, why not? Let's go ahead and play a little bit of a mid-range druid here. We're probably going to lose those, which is not surprising, considering that, you know, well, it's me. But, yeah, let's just add something else to the video, considering that we're not doing very well. I think that by next season, you know, the ladder seasons, the test ladder seasons that are going on, when we get the reset and we're sent back to rank 25, I think I may do a little bit of a smaller series from the from my RNG deck and see how far it can get me in the rankings. which, you know, it's coming up rather nicely now. Okay, so this is excellent. We're going to toss these two back and see what else we get. We can turn 2, actually turn 1 Shilwin Yeti, which is ridiculously strong. We'll see if that actually ends up winning us the game. It's a lot of cards to invest in there, but, you know, it's pretty strong.
My greeting.
Greetings. So, what's going to happen here? Elric.
Greetings, friend.
Greetings, friend. Yeah. Oh, we could... No, wait, never mind. If I do that, that's... Yeah, that becomes a 4-4, so it's actually weaker. So, we are going to innervate. Coin. Shilwin Yeti. Probably one of the strongest plays that you can do in the entire game. Turn 1, that is, of course. I mean, there's other ones, other combos later on that are just magnificent. But for turn 1, this is probably the strongest. So here, pretty simple cut. We hero power, get rid of it, and attack him in the face.
Job done.
What I probably want to do is drop Twilight Drake next on turn 4. It's going to have 2 more cards, so it should come up to 4-6, I think. Because, yeah, that would be a 4-4 right now. Then we would be 4-5. And by turn 4, 4-6, yeah.
I wonder.
I only run one Twilight Drake in this deck because if you don't draw it in the early game, later on you're probably not going to have enough cards to make it worth it. Okay, so here we get rid of both. We Wrath to get rid of one, we use the Shilwin Yeti to get rid of the other, and he's just actually overloaded himself for 2, which means he can't really do much next turn. Unfortunately, though, that means our Twilight Drake is going to be a little bit weaker because we had to spend a card. Knife Juggler comes out. Knife Juggler can't actually do anything, and we're not going to Twilight Drake in this case then. We're going to use the Keeper of the Grove to deal 2 damage, get rid of that, and keep our Yeti alive. The longer you can keep a Yeti alive, the more value you're getting out of him. But that Twilight Drake, like I said, now it's actually kind of useless. It's going to be a 4-4, which isn't too bad. And again, we can't really do much against it. So now we are going to Starfall for 5 damage on this, and our Yeti has run his course.
Feel nature.
But he overloaded himself for 3, so he only has 3 mana available for next turn. Scenarios in the hand, that's nice. Probably gonna have to Twilight Drake for a 4-4. Spellbreaker also available as a 4-3. Feral Spirits come out. Feral Spirits, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, we can get rid of 1. So let's actually see if there's a better option here. So we are going to deal 1 damage, draw a card. Savage Roar, not exactly the better damage, although if we Savage Roar, we can get rid of that and get through that. Should I just Twilight Drake? We have Scenario, so we don't really need Savage Roar that much. Screw it, he just keeps getting screwed a little bit, so we'll do that.
Feel nature's
There you go. Nothing on the field for him. Also, an important thing to do against Shamans is not to let them get a lot of stuff on the board because they can always just Bloodlust, and that is a lot of damage. Unbound Elemental. Totem. Okay. We'll just kill the Totem. He's gonna be able to kill our thing. 4. Yeah. We'll put out a Twilight Drake. And yeah, it becomes a Yeti, so that's nice. And probably the Harvest Golem. Nah, Ancient Watcher is a stronger play. Kill that. There we go. Because we can spell break the Ancient Watcher next turn and turn him into a Yeti. So we actually have 2 Yetis on the field right now. And if we can keep some of these creatures alive for a while, we have scenarios to give them +2/+2. Ah, that is also one of the major problems with the Drake, that he dies to Earth Shocks. Because he gets silenced, down to 1 health, and then hit for 1 damage. Okay, spends a Lava Burst on an Ancient Watcher, which is very nice for him to actually spend. And he topples over my guy. So no longer do I have anything on the field. It's annoying, but it's fine. We're going to Spellbreaker that so it doesn't get buffed by anything else. Or we just Ancient of Lore. Yeah, that's also an option. Could drop these 2 though. Yeah, let's go ahead and stop this guy from getting out of control and put a Harvest Golem out there. There you go. It's a 2/4, doesn't actually kill any of the things we have on the field, so it's fine. Next turn, once again, we can actually Scenarios for +2/+2. Hitting 2 of our guys is not too bad. Probably gonna Lightning Strike here though and get rid of my guys. Fire Elemental, okay. That works in the same way. Okay, so Ancient of Lore here, just to get more cards. We have Tinkmaster. Tinkmaster, we'll just hold on to him for now. Draw 2 cards. Ascendant Shieldmaster and Starfire. Okay, so Starfire or this kills that, so it's fine. And we Hero Power and go straight at him. So he gets the Forked Lightning, kills one of those, summons it back. Another Forked Lightning, Fling Tongue Totem. Okay. What is it that you're gonna do? Okay, so you're still gonna sacrifice that, and this is probably gonna hit us in the face. Yeah. I expect that. Yes, there you go. That's what you want to do. And lastly, a Ventricle Mercenary. Ooh, that's tough. Which one do we actually hit? Well, can't hit both, but we can transform this one, which deals more damage. Or we just put Ascendant Shieldmaster and make it take a little bit extra. No, it actually stops him from casting much, so just go ahead and get rid of that. And we stop it with a Defender of Argus. Is that actually a stupid thing to do? So if I Defender of Argus here, we can kill that. Reduces his damage by 2, and still kind of forces him to trade. Well, not trade, but, you know, deal with it. Yeah, we'll do that. There you go. A little bit of an annoying move there, but it's fine.
Well played.
He can't get through that, so... You kind of want to use the Defender of Argus on 2 creatures, but yeah, I mean, keeping that alive forces him to spend all his mana just getting that Drake out, which is very nice for us. And now we kill that. Kill that. I'm going to put Ascendant Shieldmaster in front of him. There we go. So once again, that thing didn't manage to do much. We stop him with 2 taunts. We still have scenarios available for us. And the thing is that keeping that that Ventricle Mercenary alive has kind of hurt him. I don't know what he has in the hands, but it makes it so that he costs, you know, all other minions cost 3 more. So he, like I said, last turn he spent all his mana just getting an Aether Drake out there for 8. So he goes with the Hex. Forked Lightnings. Attacks me. Okay. Well, I guess we're gonna Force of Nature here just to get rid of it. 6. And what else? How much damage can we do here? We can do 6, 7, 8. Yeah, we can't really kill him at this point, so we could try to take Master Overspark that just to try to see if we can get the 1-1, but otherwise we'll make it a 5-5 and it's going to be a little bit more annoying to kill. So let's just Force of Nature. We get through these guys. Do that. Do that. And we're going to spend this to get ourselves a bear. Bear is very strong. Bear doesn't actually die too much, except obviously a Hex. Which he already spent one. If he spends another one, I guess it's fine. We got scenarios available. Gets himself his Spell Power Totem, Unbound Elemental, and is going to Lightning Strike here. Yeah, or Lightning Storm, whatever. Not enough to kill my bear though, so fine. Only took 3 damage. We can swipe here. If I give this 2-2, it just becomes a 6-5, which isn't really that impressive. I think this turn we just have to absorb damage to the face. Yeah, because I don't want to lose this guy. So, we're going to do it like this. Take another 3 damage to the face. We're actually going to leave that alive. Maybe a mistake to do that, but we are taking that chance. Because regardless though, because if he has another Lightning Storm, he's going to waste it on 1. Ooh, that's going to be nasty. Hits our bear. Okay. Kind of the best case scenario there for us. We transform that into a squirrel. We eat the squirrel alive. And we get a Harvest Golem out there. Kind of an annoying thing there for him, but, well, that's why we saved Tankmaster Overspark, because it turns stuff into either squirrels or a 5-5, which on an 8-8, it's all positive, so. Tankmaster Overspark is considered one of the broken cards right now, essentially, because, well, it's pretty tough. Okay, so is it time for scenarios here? I think we can afford to hold back one more turn, because we're gonna stop him here from getting his card. So we are going to do this. We're gonna do this. We're gonna kill that. He's not gonna get a card, and he's gonna lose his totem. And then next turn we can scenarios and try to kill him in 1. We are down to 9 health though, so it might have been a mistake. But he only has 2 cards, so that's why I think that was the right choice. Come on. Okay, a Hex. Hex is not completely bad. Can't kill you anymore, but still. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Well, we can't kill him still. So might as well just bring out scenarios and try to close out the game here. So we do this, and we give our other minions +2/+2. And we attack him straight in the face. Can't kill him. Well, couldn't kill him that turn, but we can kill him next turn. We have a swipe in the hand. Is that enough? Well played. There we go. So that is Mid-Range Druid in action. A little bit of a win streak bonus there, because we had one before, and we're now Silver Hand Knight, rank 9. That's actually kind of the highest we've gotten. Oh, and we get 10 additional gold. Very nice. Okay, well, that's good enough, I suppose. Not still long enough for most episodes, but hey, at least you saw me win something, right? Anyways, guys, thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.